I just never understood why none of them had bulletproof cars. Like,
Man,
that shit just don't make no sense. The Biggie ain't have no bulletproof car.
that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of times these niggas don't be going with their first mind. They going off these freaky ass managers who already having money. They be already having bisexual threesomes. You know what I'm saying? You just going off what they tell you to do. Do what you want to do. Do what's right. All these ass rappers, all these little pussy ass rappers. That's why I ain't no rapper. Yeah, I know how to rap. I rap better than you, but I'm a trapper. You dig what I'm saying? I am a rapper. They stupid as talking about they having all these monies, and look how they go out. They going out sad. They going out bad. Ain't having no bulletproof shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when they is bulletproof, everybody know they bulletproof. Everybody ain't supposed to know you bulletproof, pussy. These don't know how to move because they ain't really from the streets. These ain't never really had to lace up their cleats in the field. They don't know how real it can get. I grew up around the Crips. Yeah, I grew up around the Crips. I used to be a Crip. Yeah, my daddy a Crip general. Yeah, I grew up around Crip to wear bulletproof vests and shoes in their neck. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, Cam. When I was about 11 or 12 years old, I used to be a Crip. Before I was a big Piru blood general, I was a Crip. I was a Crip. Like Crip Mag. Fight Crip. I was in general in LA. A lot of to tell you this. Nobody ever brung this up because I'm such a general from California. Was never brung this to nobody attention. But when I was around 10 to 12 years old, I used to be a Crip. I used to run away from San Bernardino, get all the way to LA. I used to be in the trenches of LA. A lot of in LA know me. Ask his blood, they'll tell you. On Bloods, they'll tell you he used to be a Crip when he was a kid. Ask that C-Rag from 84 Main Street. Ask the rapper Airplane James from East Coast Crip. Ask these in LA. I used to run the whole block. I used to run the whole block. I was a little Crip general. You feel me? But at the same time, my best friend and my cousin, we cousins on both sides of the family. My mom and his mom is cousins, and his dad and my dad is brothers. They used to be double dating. And he was a blood. He used to claim Swans. My dad went to Swans High School. East Coast Crip and Swans is worst enemies. My dad was East Coast Crip. My dad brother was from Swans. He went to Fremont High School. So me growing up, you got to understand, my dad was a Crip general, a real famous Crip. He robbed him. My dad was the reason why the F-13s and the East Coast Crips had that big-ass beef. Yes, my dad was the reason why the F-13 said, ain't no black people better not be wearing no white T-shirts in L.A. or we killing them. My dad was one of the Crips that hit that lick. He was rich. He was like 25 with 300,000 cash. But man, big ass mansion in Las Vegas. Yukon XL on 26s. You had shit. Motivation. I didn't even live with. I used to still live in the trenches, sleeping on the floor. I used to go see that. You had mansions on Blood. And that's what made me hate Crip. One day I'm hanging on the block. We like 10 deep. Me, all my childhood friends. Joe Young, get that ride motorcycles in LA. He do wheelies on the Harleys, and he cut hair. He cut Blueface hair. Yeah, Mighty Joe Young. Y'all know who I'm talking about. All these know me. On Bloods, I'm known in LA, was socking shit out. I was a little Crip general, blood. I swear to God. And one day my dad came from Vegas. We like 20 deep, 20 Crips. 20 Crips in front of my granny house on Bloods on 83rd between Main and Broadway in the 84 Main. My family from Main Street and my family from East Coast Crip. But I had an uncle that was claiming Swans, don't forget. He the only one that went to the blood school. You know what I mean? So long story short, and his son was my best friend, best cousin. So long story short, we all chilling on my granny porch. I'm saying I'm from 69th Street. I'm saying I'm from 69 East Coast. My name Infant Snoop. I'm going under my dad name on Bloods. When he come from Vegas and he come to LA, he pull up in the Yukon, big ass chain on, LA fitted on. He jump out the car in front of 20 other little Crips my age. He get out the car and everybody's scared of me. Everybody know I'm the hardest little Crip around here. He get out the car. My uncle probably like 30 years old. He ain't even really my blood uncle. He from East Coast Crypto. He from 11-8. Named Stefan. On Bloods, dark skin, long nose. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He on the porch. He on my grandma's porch. Soon as my dad walk up, he like, hey, cuz, you know Mook took your name? My childhood name was Mook. I don't know who gave me that name, but they called me Mook. I guess I was a stupid little baby. They called me Mook. I don't know what they come up with this name. I heard the shit on Lion King when the Simba said something about the stars and the kings in the sky, and Timon said, what Mook told you that? You feel me? But long story short, my uncle Stefan tell my dad, hey, you know Mook claiming Infant Snoop, you know he claiming your name? He like, hell no, cuz he ain't hard enough. This say that in front of all the kids right there, and all the kids that listen to me. If I say we finna go shoot some shit, if I say we finna go rob the store, whatever I say, and he say that in front of everybody. And I'm like, what? You feel me? And that right there is what turned me off to like really hating Crips, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, this is how I grew up. I grew up on 83rd my whole life. I grew up on 83rd between Main and Broadway my whole life. So a lot of my family members is Crips. That's just how it was, you feel me? My first time holding a pistol, a Crip, my Uncle Lala from 76 East Coast, put the pistol in my hand when I was 8 years old. You feel me? So I kind of like been around Crips my whole life, except for my best friend. After my dad kind of like disowned me in front of all the people. You gotta understand, me and my dad really never had no relationship, you feel me? The only reason why I was claiming Crip and trying to be under his name is because I wanted him to like recognize me, you feel me? Like he was always so busy, bro. You gotta understand, when I'm 7 years old, my dad gets shot on the corner. He gets shot down on the corner. He get out the hospital, he walking on crutches. I'm 7 years old. I'm like, Dad, what happened to you, Dad? He like, the bitch ass shot me. But it's all good. I'm going to get him back. This is the kind of shit I grew up with as a kid in Los Angeles, seeing this kind of shit, bro.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.